else, I want to give you a bit of, you know, context. 2 days ago, we broke down. We got stuck in 5th gear. Obviously, we're now back on the road, so it's been fixed. But a lot happened, so enjoy.
Yeah, on Sunday, so just have that in mind.
That's okay, yeah.
We're here.
Yay! Finally, get us off this bloody road.
Yeah, we're literally, we're on the side of a motorway. This guy is there. The police have been here.
It's been fun.
How exciting.
Now we've got to get up onto a fucking lorry with that bottoming out on our bike rack.
It's gotta be difficult. Oh, sky.
No, I'm going.
So we woke up this morning. The guys told us yesterday to be ready by 8, so we were. 9 o'clock rolls around, we call our insurance just to ask where they are, and they said they're struggling to find a garage for us to get it all fixed. Literally, I mean, by that point we were then like, right, let's like make a coffee, get the laptop out, like
Try and have some cereal.
like, yeah, we were like ready to be in, waiting for the long haul. Like, we've done it way too many times before. We've just waited around and not done anything, so we were like, right, let's just get out and ready. And then literally, what's it now, like 9:30?
Yeah.
This truck just pulls up by the side of us and goes, cool, you ready? And we're like, no. Literally just made coffee, so I've like the quickest like decanted it into like takeaway cups. And he's chucked us on the lorry and we're just in the sugar tits. We're just on top of this lorry.
This is
in
great.
the van.
Like, honestly,
I'm so confused what's happening.
we're in sky, and the engine isn't on. We're not using fuel, but we're moving.
I'm so confused, man. I don't like.
I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Oh.
I've always wanted to be on the back of the truck.
How fun.
I instantly want to brake as well.
Yeah, I know. So we just got kicked out of the garage.
We got told we weren't allowed in the back of it.
So we've got our washing. And we're just gonna. Oh no, we need washing liquid. Oh well.
Do we need it for this one?
Yeah, they might sell it. Bumals. Okay.
If not, we go back. And I ask for more washing liquid. The good thing is, I watched him fiddle around in the front. I don't know where our gearbox is.
Oh,
so
that's exciting.
that's always good news for future references.
Oh, I also didn't bring my bag. I didn't bring anything.
Luckily, but I've got my purse, our purse, and the washing then.
And I've got my coffee, which is all that
That's all you
matters.
need, isn't it?
Is it dry? I know, it's like 0 degrees today. It's so cold. So we've just been waiting like 2 hours between like 12 and 2 for them to go on the lunch break so they can hear back off our insurance and stuff in time. Because obviously we had to go through our insurance for it, because it's all to do with the gearbox, and we had to do breakdown cover and stuff. So it's all fixed. I don't know the exact issue, so when Dean comes back in the van, he's just talking to them now. I'll get him to explain it to you. So Dean's just got back to me. The guy said it wasn't anything really that serious, it's just our gearbox oil was completely empty, so that's why we couldn't get out of gear. So relatively easy fix, to be honest. He said that he doesn't think it's been topped up in years, and obviously we've done like 4,000 miles on this trip, so yeah, job's good un. But he's just gonna hop in and give it a little drive just to make sure it's all running smoothly for us, and then we're good to go. So we just had the scariest experience of of our lives. I filmed a little bit of the aftermath, but as you saw, he was driving really nicely. And then that all changed, and I actually thought I was going to die. I thought he was going to crash the van and I was going to die. I was just sat in the back. He hit our wing mirror on a lamppost. He basically got stuck in fifth again, but like that happens. But we can usually get out of it. That's why we called the breakdown service yesterday, because we ran out of the brake fluid. No, the gearbox fluid. So yeah, if it's in fifth, you kind of have to like pump the clutch a couple times and like coax it into fourth. So that's why we don't really go motorways and we don't really put it in fifth, because we know there's issues unless we really have to. So yeah, and then he on a little back road just decided to put it in fifth, and we were like and he didn't speak any English. Obviously we don't speak any Italian, which is on us obviously, but like, you know, I'm not learning a new language for being here for 4 weeks. So yeah, and then he kind of just carried on driving it while he was in fifth, and we were like telling him to stop and to like pull over, like this happens, and he just wasn't listening to us. And then he was like going around roundabouts in fifth like really fast. Everything fell off the shelves, cupboards were opening, bottles were like flying at me. I was in the back, so like everything that was on the bookshelf just fell onto my legs. Obviously I shouted some very strong words that YouTube won't like. Yeah, and then we got back to the garage and he kind of just skulked off. And then obviously Dean went in and like told the guy that runs it, which is his son, funnily enough, what happened. And obviously he wasn't very happy. Yeah, so now there's like a whole thing that's happening. They fixed our wing mirror, kind of. They put new bolts in it. We're just gonna have to fiddle with it. And the guy keeps giving me a really dirty look while Dean's sorting out money and insurance and stuff. So fun times. I had a cry. Yeah, but they gave us a Ferrero Rocher each, so that makes it all better.
What? Got it?
Yeah.
How much? We've got a tenner in there.
So because all that happened, we are now on our way home, and it's just as well because the van is starting to sound and look a bit dodgy. Basically what that guy did is called lugging the engine, and that can kill your engine. But also we think our catalytic converter is now on the way out, so we've got some cleaner to see if it's just clogged. So we're filling up now, because the bottle we got, you need to do it on a full engine and then kind of like run it down basically. But we are on a motorway services and it's really expensive, so let's hope that helps. Let's hope we can get home for Christmas. So we've just stopped for a little break. We've done 2.5 hours this morning. Stopped to get some lunch because we are just at like a shopping centre. Got our pizza and it's warm. So we finished our pizzas, which were actually amazing, by the way. And Dean just had a little look under the bonnet to see if he could see anything. And what was
It
off?
looks like a Jubilee clip was missing, which is strange because I obviously never take a Jubilee clip off.
From what?
From part of the air intake, so another bit what goes down it onto where the air intake is. So it might be the reason why when she was getting really warm in a certain gear,
It was like popping
it
off.
would like pop off a little bit, and how too much air would be getting in. That's why she was jolty and jumpy. But
So-
we don't know. Touch wood.
Keep your fingies
And
crossed.
spider fall on me now.
Lovely. Let's hit the road and see what happens. We got 2 hours 46 now till we get like through the Mont Blanc tunnel and by Geneva. We don't want to go into Switzerland really. Sorry, I'm really awkward angle. Yeah, we don't want to go to Switzerland, like to actually to Geneva, so it's just like a little picnic stop just outside Geneva. one way.
Grazie.
You do not want to know how much that was.
Wow, it's probably going to be like 30 quid.
Double it?
60.
64.50. But we're going into the Mont Blanc Tunnel.
Am I breaking down in the Mont Blanc Tunnel?
Oh god, don't say that. And we're in France, according to the sat nav. Woohoo! And we're all parked up for the night. We're literally just on the side of the motorway, basically. Just in like an airs. Yeah, it's still jolting, so we don't really know what to do. But
I'm just searching stuff now, so.
we'll just see what it's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll go from there. Can't really do anything else, so. Dean told me to pause Miracle on 34th Street and film, so that's what I'm doing.
So, we may have found the issue of why it feels
Do
like
you
it's
turn
like
your head torch off?
kind of blocking up.
Right.
It may not be, but one of the caps, which is the breather cap, the
Yeah.
filter for it is all clogged up.
Lush.
So I'm gonna walk up to the garage in the morning, which is literally across this grass here,
Okay.
and try and see if they clean it for us.
Okay.
But also, the spark plugs don't look amazing.
Mhm.
And I haven't got the right tool to get the spark plugs out. So I'm also going to ask them if they've got spark plugs and if they've got a tool I could buy off them to replace the spark plugs.
Cool.
Then hopefully, fingers crossed, we might be there.
Okay. Cool. We knew it was either the spark plugs or the cat. Or we
Yeah.
were.
Or like a filter blocked.
Yeah.
So
So we're not stranded.
I'll tell you what, pass me the camera, let me show everyone what I've had to take apart just to get to this.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little park up. Bit of lighting. But I've had to take our spare wheel out, all of that out, just to be able to get to obviously these areas here. I'm honestly, I could stand by our engine, but yeah, fun times, eh?
Okay, so it started jolting in like all the gears now, nearly. But last time this happened, Dean fiddled around with the carburetor, I think that's what it's called. And that seemed to work because this happened in Sicily, or when we just left Sicily. It didn't then happen again till like just now in Venice. So, and we're like in the middle of nowhere because we're taking the back roads. Sometimes. So it's at this garage. It's been a mission to find, and we think he's finding the right tool for Dean. It looks like he is, to get the spark plugs off. Fingers crossed. Here he comes. So we had the wrong part. The garage gave us diesel ones instead of petrol, which is wonderful. But he said he can do it and he can get the part for us for tomorrow morning. We're like on proper race against time here to get home. But if this fixes the problem, I don't care. Wish us luck. Good morning. It is the next day. We are at the garage. Dean has just changed over the spark plugs. So fingers crossed that was the issue. And we're going to hit the road. Something doesn't sound right. So the guy couldn't figure out the problem, but if you can hear the sound of the engine, it doesn't sound great, but it's not jolting anymore. Yet, yeah. Cross fingers, touch on the word. So we've just put the sat nav to Calais, and it says 6 hours 20 minutes.
See how much we can do today, then.
And that's on motorways and tolls, because I looked it up and it said tolls will cost us like 80 quid to get to Calais, which
We'd happily pay
I'll pay it to get home. I really don't care. But like, as long as it sounds rough and like works, we actually don't care. And then just chuck it in the garage when we get home. So that's what we're gonna do, hopefully, if she lets us. Please, Sky. Please let us. It's been a day. It's now, I think it's just gone 5. We have been to about 100 different garages in this like one town. So I found this one garage. So Dean called our insurance because we were like, look, we're just gonna get a tow home, like we want to be home for Christmas. They were like fully sorting that out with us. They were like just making sure that that's something that they can definitely do, because we're in Europe, so the European people have to call the UK people or something like that. And then I found this garage and joked, I was like, they're called Speedy, so like they've got to work. And then I said to Dean, I was like, look, like they were gonna make us drive to like the breakdown garage and then get towed from there, so we can still drive. And I said, look, so they're not picking us up from here, so we can move, so let's just get to the garage and just see if they can do something while our insurance is trying to sort something out. And we think they're doing it. He thinks it's the spark plug bracket, I think. So we'll see. But the lady's just talking to Dean now, so I'll keep you updated, I guess. Okay, so the situation. They found us a part. It's the spark plug harness. It's £405, but obviously because now we've gone for our insurance, they might be able to help us with that. And we're not allowed to stay here, and they won't let us drive. So insurance, we think, are gonna get us to stay in a hotel. Just very excited. But we really need a shower, basically. Is the only reason why I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's the situation. And our insurance is on the phone to us, and also the garage that's right there at the same time. So yeah. We're off to a hotel. Bye, Sky. Hello. Oh no. Wait a sec.
Right, what's up?
Please turn it. Ta-da! No bath, Dean. Oh, look at the size of the bed. Oh my god, I can melt. You ready?
Can I go get your tea?
No, I don't think so. All I want is a cup of tea. No, fruit tea. I told you, just as well.
I'm in. Fruit
Brought
tea.
my own tea bag, so it's just as well.
I'd love to do this, but I'm healthy.
Yeah. Dean's got snails.
Yeah, all I can see are mushrooms.
Here we go. That's a snail. So good. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know, fancy knives.
This is insane. This is actually insane.
We thought Dean had just ordered coffee, and he's got like a platter, and I've just got a lemon ice cream.
And this is what you go for coffee.
So Sky's going on a recovery truck, and we're going to a hotel. So yeah, Wonderful.
Right, come on.
Magique.
Je vous laisse le caramel, si vous voulez.
So we're back with Sky. Apparently she's been fixed, but we were told to get here like ASAP, so we got a taxi here. Literally, I woke up like 20 minutes ago. And they're not here. So we're with the van. We have keys to get in, but not the keys to start it, because we've only got one key to like start her up. So yeah, we're just calling our insurance and just like waiting to see what they say.
Hello.
We're back on the road!
Yay!
Now got a 6-hour drive to Calais and then 4 hours from Calais to home. It's now 11 o'clock, so
It'll be a late one.
hopefully like 9-10 o'clock tonight, but I doubt it with the speed that we can go at. So let's go.
See what happens.
Yeah. So I'm going to end the video here in the same place that we joined you this week, which is broken down again. We're in a hotel room. Yeah, it's just been a pretty rubbish week, to be honest. We've broken down because the gears again, we got stuck in 5th, and then that was on Christmas Eve, so no one could fix anything. It's now the 28th. If you want to see what we got up to on Christmas Day, I did do a day in the life reel over on Instagram, so go and check that out. But
Apart from that, that's it, isn't it, really?
yeah, I'm gonna pretty much start next week's video basically when I finish this one, so you are not going to miss anything except the last 4 days, because this is all we've done, is sit in this hotel room.
Stand out looking out of windows.
Really, yeah, we got a balcony at least, but yeah. So we'll see you next week. I hope you guys have all had an amazing Christmas and New Year, because I realise this video is going to be up on New Year's Day. So I hope you all had an amazing New Year's Eve. And yeah, let us know down below what are your New Year's Day resolutions, if you have any, and what are you grateful for from the past year. I'd love to know. Leave them in the comments. Yeah, and like and subscribe as always. All our socials are down below. We'll probably update those more regularly than we have been, because we've just been a bit sad about the van. But yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.